Identity theft fraudsters aren't just going after Social Security numbers. They're also looking for employer identification numbers assigned by the IRS. To combat this growing concern, the IRS has taken some measures that have implications for employers. Business tax identity theft happens when employees or customers' Social Security numbers and/or business employer identification numbers, also known as EINs, are stolen. Many businesses take measures to protect Social Security numbers, but neglect to do the same for their EINs, though it's just as easy for a fraudster to use a stolen EIN to report false income and withholding and file for a refund. The legitimate business may find the IRS coming after it for payroll taxes that were reported as withheld, but not remitted. EIN theft victims may not discover something's wrong until they file their tax returns and receive IRS notification that they've already filed for that tax year. They also might be tipped off by receipt of an IRS notice regarding non-existent employees. The IRS will be implementing new provisions and is working with states and the payroll industry to put new safeguards into practice. Most notably, the recently signed Protecting Americans from Tax Hikes Act, or PATH, now requires employers to file W-2, W-3, and 1099 forms by January 31st of the year following the tax year. This will make it easier for the IRS to catch discrepancies between legitimate forms filed by employers and those filed by fraudsters seeking refunds based on false forms before the agency sends out refund checks. The earlier deadline takes effect for statements filed in 2017 for the 2016 tax year, though W-2s and 1099s must still be provided to employees and payees by January 31st. With these forms now due to be filed with the IRS a month earlier than ever before, or for electronic filers 2 months earlier, employers will need to pull together the necessary information more quickly. While large organizations like banks and hospitals are favorite targets, companies of all sizes and types are at risk. Here are some of the things you can do to help reduce your risk. The risk of business tax identity theft is real, so be sure to put your action plan into place as soon as possible. If you have questions about how to protect yourself against business tax identity theft, please contact your Untracked Early advisor. I'm Luke Rendine with Untracked Early.